and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be cleaning this area of my kitchen using this natural cleaner. Watching my channel, you'll know that I've decided to start spring cleaning my whole home using organic and natural cleaners. So I've already done the pantry, the fridges and the first half of the kitchen, and those videos I will link in the description box below for you. But today I've decided to clean this area. So I've cleaned inside the cupboards and I've cleaned the sink area and underneath the sink as well, and I've done that using this natural cleaner by eCover. It was a really good cleaner and I wanted to show you how it worked. So here is how I've cleaned the second half of the kitchen using this natural cleaner. So to start with, as with my previous videos, I begin to remove all of the items from the cupboard. I start with the Tupperware box cupboard. I made this the boxes cupboard when we moved in. My son Ted used to love going through the cupboard and playing with everything. So that's why I store my Tupperware in here. And it's stayed here ever since. It's a good place for it, and normally it's got more boxes in. However, I've just made a batch of stock and used most of the boxes to do it. Once this cupboard is empty, I then move on to the glasses, cups and vases cupboards. There are quite a few items in here that can be given to charity, so I'm going to find them today. Again, when we first moved in here, Ted was still at an age where he wanted to play with everything, so that's why the glasses had to be put up here. When these top two cupboards have been cleared, I then go back to cleaning the boxes cupboard. For this, as I mentioned in the intro, I'm going to be using a cleaner by eCover. We have used this brand a lot over the years and I love the company's ethos. They have been pioneering green science for over 30 years to bring effective, naturally derived cleaners. These cleaners have been inspired and put petrochemicals to shame. I brought this product in our local supermarket and it wasn't too expensive either. In fact, I think it was very reasonable for such a good cleaner. Next, I move on to the glasses and vases cupboards. I'm going to remove the glass and give it a little clean with a washing up liquid that I've put in a bowl of water in the sink. Washing up liquid I'm going to use is by a company called Circare, and I used the same washing up liquid in the last video in this series. I'm finding it a very effective cleaner and enjoy using it, so that's why I haven't searched for another product like this one in this video. I then go back to the cupboard and spray it with the eCover. It's doing a great job so far, and it also smells really nice too. It doesn't have a chemical smell to it, and it does a good job at cleaning the insides of these cupboards. These cupboards are not dirty, but there are a few places where there is a little bit of grime, but the spray has really helped with those places. So once both of these cupboards have been cleaned, I then clean the tops of the cupboards again using the Circare washing up liquid. Dirt at the top of this cupboard isn't too bad, so it's a fairly easy job to do. While I'm up here, I've remembered that I haven't cleaned this middle cupboard out either, so I'm just going to clean this cupboard out and then clean in here too. We like to buy in bulk in this house, so that's why we have about 3 of everything. At some point, if we don't use these cleaners, I will take them to our local food bank. But for now, I'm going to keep them in this cupboard. So once everything is out, I wipe the cupboards clean with a wet cloth. I have decided to wash the cupboard before spraying it, as there has been a spill in here. So I want to clean that up before I spray it. The Circare washing up job does a great job at getting rid of the dirt. And then next, I spray it just to give it that extra clean. Now the cupboards have been cleaned and dried, I'm going to put all of the items back in. I'm trying to put them back in the way they came out. My husband also uses this cupboard a lot as well, and I think he finds it difficult to find anything if I move the items around. So everything is going back the way I found it, apart from the essential oils. I like to store them up here, but I keep losing them. So I've decided to put them in a small box to store them. Hopefully that way I won't lose them again. Finally, I move on to cleaning the cupboards under the sink. I have stored lots of items in baskets under here, and again I put items that Ted could play with if he opened this cupboard, so that's why all the chemicals and cleaning products are above the sink. So once everything is out, I spray the cupboard with the e-cover spray. Again, it's not been the dirtiest cupboard to clean, but it did need a quick wipe and spray. The doors seem to get dirtier than the insides of this cupboard. Is this the same in your house? So once everything is out, I start to reorganise the cupboards. I've removed a couple of items that we are not really using, and I will take those to the food bank or the charity shop soon. When the cupboard has dried, I put the baskets back, and that is the cupboard done. Now I move back to the glass cupboard, and I start to wipe the glass I cleaned earlier with a tea towel. Once it's dry, I put both the shelves back into the cupboard. Next I move on to putting the glasses, cups and vases back. I've also been looking for items we no longer want or use. I will again take these to the charity shop. Plus, I found straws in my last cleaning video, which I thought would be better used in the cupboard with the straws. Once these have been used, I'm not going to buy them anymore. It takes roughly about 100 years for a straw to degrade, so they are rubbish for the planet. I'm going to look for a reusable alternative if my son wants to use straws still. I have found a few items that we no longer are using, so I'll take these upstairs to put with my piles for the charity shop. Finally, I start to put everything back into the Tupperware cupboard. I've also decided to use a bigger box for the reusable lolly sticks we store in this cupboard. I will hopefully find something that's not this big to use in the future, but for now this will do. Then last but not least, there are a few drawers on the kitchen island that I've been meaning to clean and reorganise. The top drawer houses Ted's plastic spoons we used to use when he was a baby, but we don't tend to use these anymore, so I'm going to remove them and move other items into this drawer. But before I do, I'm going to hoover the drawer, then spray again with the e-cover and clean them. Now I have a small hack to hold all the items in place. I've brought grips from Amazon, which I will link in the description box below for you, along with all of the other products. So I've cut these grips to size and I've put them in the bottom of the drawer. This is to stop the items I store in here from moving around. I got this idea from my favourite YouTuber, Emily Norris, who used it in her office desk. I've also done the same in the utensils drawer under the hob as well. This is the drawer where the utensils all move about the most, so I wanted to put it in here rather than anywhere else. It's doing a great job at holding everything in place, so I'm really pleased with this hack. And that is this part of the kitchen finished. I'm really pleased, and the e-cover multi-action spray did a great job, and I would recommend it to a friend. Again, everything I have used in this video I will link in the description box below for you, and that is my kitchen cleaned. That's my kitchen cleaned, and that's it from me. Thank you so much for watching. Please feel free to give me a big thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and please feel free to leave any comments below. Have you tried cleaning your home with natural or organic cleaners? I'd love to know, and please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. See you all soon. Bye.